Joining us as he does each month here on WHKY-TV News is Scott Reilly, the District Attorney for the 36th Prosecutorial District, which includes Catawba, Burke, and Caldwell counties. Mr. Reilly, always good to see you. Always good to get an update from the DA's office. A little bit later in this conversation, we have some interesting, different kind of news from the DA's office, but we'll start off with what we often talk about is the caseload. You came into office for your first term and had a lot of murder cases you wanted to clear. I remember you telling us that, and it seems like there's been some progress there?
Yes, and first of all, thank you very much for having me. It's my pleasure to be here. When I first started, I came in January of 2019. We had 60 pending murder cases in our 3 counties, and unfortunately some of those were from 2013 that we wanted to address, and I think our office did an excellent job in addressing those older cases. Right now, our oldest murder case in Catawba County is from 2020, and that, of course, is our priority case. We have 9 cases right now that are currently, 9 murder cases that are currently on trial terms. They'll begin in October, then we have them throughout 2023. So I think we're on pace to resolve these murder cases and bring justice to the victims, and if these people are in jail awaiting trial, we're doing all we can to resolve these cases in a timely manner.
Also, you wanted to talk about DWIs.
Right now we have 338 pending DWIs in Catawba County. Believe it or not, that's a manageable number, even though it sounds like a very high number. But some of these are getting some age on them, and some of them are complex. They're not just your run-of-the-routine DWIs. So we are going to be requesting special sessions that will be just dedicated to hearing some of our older DWI cases.
You have an interesting story from the DA's office. Something actually, you know, we talk a lot about some of the criminal activity and having to deal with some of these cases, but this was a really nice story coming out of your office. I didn't realize that you hosted these type of events.
Well, we don't on a routine basis, but and sometimes it is depressing to talk about violent crime and murderers and having to give sad statistics. But Heather Helms, who is a legal assistant in our office and actually worked with me prior to me becoming district attorney, had some good news when she came to work on a Friday morning. She and her significant other, Troy, of 22 years, Troy had asked her to marry her, and on the night before. So they came in, they were just going to do it at the magistrate's office on a Friday, but unfortunately, because of things that were going on in the magistrate's office, they would not be able to perform the ceremony. So our office rose to the occasion and provided a venue right there in our office with music, food, flowers, and luckily one of our other legal assistants, Nathan Key, is an ordained minister, and he did an excellent job, and we actually had the ceremony in our office. She walked down the aisle holding flowers as the wedding march was played on Spotify. Her family was there, and the whole office was around and was a witness, and it was a beautiful ceremony, and just something very nice. When we have to talk about crime all day, to have something nice like that happen in our office was, I thought it was wonderful.
Congratulations to the happy couple, and thanks for that good news to wrap up this week's report, and we do appreciate you coming in as always.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
Scott Reilly, the District Attorney for the 36th Prosecutorial District, that is Catawba, Burke, and Caldwell counties. He joins us each month and will be with us again in approximately a month here on WHKY-TV News.